Imagine walking across the graduation stage, diploma in hand, feeling proud and excited, only to realize a few months later that you have no idea how to budget your paycheck, write a professional email, manage your stress, or even cook something simple without burning it. For many students, that is not a hypothetical situation. That's real life. Every one of us eventually faces adult responsibilities, paying bills, applying for jobs, managing our health, and navigating relationships. These are not optional skills. They are daily realities. Yet most of us are never formally taught how to manage them. I have researched the impacts of life skill education and reviewed studies on how preparedness affects young adults. What I have found is clear. Our school system has failed to provide the practical skills every student needs to function independently. That is why I believe life skills should be taught in every school and a part of every school curriculum. They prepare students for real-world responsibilities, improve long-term success, and support emotional and practical well-being. Today I'm going to explain why academic classes alone are not enough, how life skills education improves real-world outcomes, and why teaching these skills builds emotional resilience. First, I will explain why academic classes alone are not enough for real life preparedness. Second, I will describe how teaching life skills benefits long-term success and independence. Third, I will show how implementing life skill programs can improve emotional well-being and resilience. Academic knowledge alone does not prepare students for adult responsibilities. Schools often focus intensely on standardized tests and academic benchmarks, but those do not necessarily translate into real life competence. Students may understand algebra or European history, but still feel lost when facing adult challenges. In fact, the World Health Organization in its guidelines on school life education states that practical skills like decision making, communication, financial management are essential for health development, yet remain inconsistently taught in every school around the world. This gap becomes painfully obvious when students leave home. Many young adults do not understand taxes, credit, budgeting, or how to avoid predatory financial decisions. Others struggle with time management, job interviews, or even basic home tasks like reading a lease or planning their meals. Without structured instruction, these life skills are left to chance, assuming a student parents know them, have time to teach them, and have a knowledge themselves. That is something is simply not realistic. Life skill programs enhance long-term independence and success. One clear areas where life skill education has influence is financial literacy. A 2023 study by Anderson and Ritter published in the Journal of Financial Counseling and Planning found that students who took financial literacy courses developed stronger saving habits, made better spending decisions, and showed more responsible money habits overall. Even more compelling, a 2024 study by Fries and Gondal and Shivro analyzed thousands of young adults and discovered that financial literacy training casually improves long-term financial health, meaning that classes directly led to more stable finances later in life. But financial skills alone are only just the first piece. Life skill education also teaches communication, conflict resolution, professionalism, and goal setting, skills that employers constantly report that is lacking in today's applicants. There is also convincing evidence that these programs improve students' confidence. A 10-year longitudinal study published in 2023 by researcher Joanne Axman found that children who received constant life skill training were far more prepared for independent adulthood and demonstrated stronger outcomes in personal and academic life years later. In other words, teaching life skills does not just help students pass a class, it helps them thrive as adults. Life skills program emotional well-being and resilience. Life skills are not just practical they are emotional. Come on, be real. Life skills like stress management, emotional regulation, and mindfulness help students cope with pressure, uncertainty, and major transitions. And these are not luxuries, they are necessities. A 2025 analysis by BMC Public Health by Rodriguez and Mello said, colleagues found that life skills education significantly improves emotional well-being, helping students develop coping strategies and reduce stress and anxiety. They conclude that life skills support healthy responses to challenges and promote resilience. This is essential even today, when rates of anxiety and overwhelming teens and young adults are higher than ever. Teaching students how to manage these emotions, communicate effectively, and maintain healthy relationships can prevent a wide range of mental health struggles later in life. Life skill classes give students safe, structured opportunities to practice self-awareness, self-advocacy, and problem-solving skills that support both mental health and independence. Academic knowledge alone is not enough. Students need practical skills to manage their finances, their work, their relationships, and their emotional health. Research from global health organizations, long-term studies, and financial education experts all confirm that life skills improve financial outcomes and strengthen emotional resilience. Life skills should be required in every school curriculum because they prepare students for adulthood in ways traditional subjects just really can't. If we want our students to succeed beyond the classroom, we must give them more than equations and essays. We must give them the tools to navigate life with confidence, competence, and resilience.